Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to the Truth Talk podcast. I'm back here with MI.
What's up, guys?
In today's episode, we're going to be talking about Gunna. But before we begin, I'm excited to announce that Truth Records is officially here, and we will be releasing our first songs on December 30th. On December 30th, we'll be dropping 2 songs for you guys on all streaming platforms. And we also have a mixtape coming out featuring all Truth Record artists early next year. I want to thank all you guys for helping me make this happen. We need positive music to change the influence that's being pushed. I also want to give a special shout out to my Patreons and the Truth Movement members. Now, let's get right into it. On Wednesday, December 14th, Gunna was released from prison after pleading guilty to RICO charges. Gunna, who was denied bail on several occasions, was let go a free man as long as he agreed to terms of a plea deal that requires Gunna to testify against Youngthug and YSL. This all came as a major surprise to many fans of Youngthug and Gunna, who weren't expecting a good outcome for either artist. I wasn't at all surprised about the news Gunna would be released, as I already predicted this when the incident all happened. I don't think Gunna is out for snitching on Thug. I know he was set free due to his Masonic connections. Months back, I said that Gunna and Thug would be set free due to the fact that they were Masons. After Youngthug and Gunna would be released, they would be seen as superstars and their career would rise to new heights. Well, Gunna is already free, and I can assure you Youngthug will follow right along. I have proven on many occasions that Youngthug and Gunna are Freemasons. For example, in this photo here, we see Gunna doing the Masonic one-eye symbolism, covering one of his eyes, showing that he took the oath. Gunna is also under Youngthug, who openly admits he's a Mason on many occasions. He also has a photo at a Masonry lodge where he is holding a Masonic certificate. There's tons of pictures of Thug openly showing his alliance, but still people will deny it. His music video Up featuring Lil Uzi Vert was full of Masonic imagery. It's clear to me Gunna was set free because he took the oath, and I believe Youngthug would have not made Gunna a star if he didn't take the same oath that he did. It's interesting to know that not that long ago, they were saying Gunna was gonna serve the same fate as Youngthug. They were saying that there was no possibility of Gunna getting out. You saw how many bail attempts he had.
Yeah, I seen that.
I think it was 4 or 5 bail attempts, and they were all denied. And all of a sudden, now he takes his plea deal. He admits that it's all a gang and he's being released. The whole situation just seems odd to me, but I already knew that this was gonna happen. And I don't think it's that he's snitching, because he's already making it known. I ain't snitching, I'm not snitching. And we haven't got any public statement coming from Youngthug calling him a snitch or, coming at him in any way.
Yeah, I feel that, but he said that they're a gang, they need to be stopped. The founder of YSL also pleaded out to some kind of deal there. He was released. Who knows, man?
I get what you're saying. I think that's all legal mumbo jumbo.
Oh, no, there's no doubt that he's a Mason and all that.
He had to have provided something for him to get out of there. You understand my point? It's not like he's saying, oh yeah, I saw Youngthug catch this and that. Maybe maybe it would, maybe it won't. But as of right now, that's not what he is saying. He did admit that YSL is a gang, but that's the thing. YSL was already being targeted as a gang. They were already saying this is a gang. And until we hear Youngthug really come out and say Gunna's a snitch and blah, 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 you understand? I can't see that's what's happening here. I think that this is a legal tactic, and Masonic connections in the courtroom are being shown to us right now in our faces. They're showing us how they couldn't make this look too obvious. This is what I want people to understand. We're talking about a trial here that's going to be publicized, and they just can't be like, okay, you're a Mason, you're set free now. You understand my point? They have to sell it. They have to make sure that, oh no, there's no way he's going to get out. Not only does that show how powerful the Masons are, but it shows how much they manipulate the audience.
Yeah, no, they got to make it look good.
Because right now they're painting it like he's never getting out. But come on, let's be honest with ourselves. If Gunna's out, Youngthug's gonna be the next one. And they're gonna act like, oh no, everyone's aiming the energy towards Youngthug. If Gunna's out, he's gonna be trying to throw Youngthug under the bus. Is that what you think is going on?
I don't know yet. I can't. I feel like it's too early, but I definitely feel like there's something else going on. We know they Masons. We seen Youngthug today go to court Masonically dressed, with the black suit on and all that. When Masons dress, they dress in black suits with white shirts and black ties. That's how they dress. So, we see them at court today dressed up like that with a big smile on his face. So, I mean, who knows what's to say what's coming next, because this thing is real crazy right now. How he got time served and he got to do the other 4 years suspended where he's going to get 500 hours community service. I kind of think he's snitching, but we just gotta wait and see.
Going back to the Masonically dressed, you see how you said black and white, the Masonic checkerboard floor. That's exactly what that points to duality. And this whole situation points to duality when we think about it. You know, the Masons love to act like the good and the bad. What's going on right now? The Masons are on both sides. The Masons are the ones locking them up, and he's the Mason on the other side. It's just like when they do their rituals. You know, when the Masons do their rituals in the lodge, how they have one of them act as the villain. It's a ceremonial thing. You understand my point? I don't necessarily think that Youngthug is really in any harm. I'm confident that Youngthug knows he's going to be released, and it has nothing to do with if he did the crimes or not. It has everything to do that this is all planned out, and he's just going along with the plan. I honestly feel like if they wanted to arrest Youngthug for being in a gang and doing all this, why didn't they do it years back? They've had evidence for so long. Why did they wait until this moment?
Youngthug don't even look phased. He's not phased by any of this. He comes out to the courtroom with a smile on his face.
That's my point. He knows what's going to happen, and he said it out of his own mouth.
I'm a Mason. I beat all my cases. I'm a Mason.
I remember when I posted this, so many people were like, you're crazy, Youngthug's gonna be in jail forever. He's going to prison for life. I'm telling you, I am confident Youngthug will be released. He is not gonna be getting no major time. He might get a year or something, but he is not going to get the amount of time that they're making this case look like. And he's going to be out just like Gunna. You know why? Because this is part of the plan. When this happens, you know how much fans rally behind Youngthug? They feel like they lost Youngthug now. When Youngthug comes back, just like we're going to see with Gunna, even though this situation seems a little shifty, but like I said, since Youngthug hasn't come out and said, in a cold way, Gunna's a snitch. You understand? Don't mess with Gunna. If Gunna snitched on Youngthug, really, if this is what happened, I think Youngthug would already be on top of it, separating himself from Gunna. You understand? Making it known that Gunna is a snitch. Right or wrong?
Right and wrong. Because, see, like that, what Gunna got released yesterday, he's in court today. You know, he can't put that out there because they're already assuming that he's using cell phones in jail. They already know what's going on, you know? So they on everything. They watching the social media. So he has to play along. But like I said, you know, we know what these dudes are representing. So it's going to be a good show.
I honestly feel, just like the Meg Thee Stallion and the Tory Lanez, that there's something behind why this is all happening. It's not just like the evidence that's being presented to us, you know? It's not as open as they want us to believe. The fact that Gunna's out right now, when he was denied bail all those times, and now he's taking a plea deal, it's quick to say he snitched. But I just think it's all part of the plan. That's what was supposed to happen. And then Youngthug will be the next to be released. No one's gonna call no one a snitch. They're gonna go on to release countless hit songs and make so much money, because that's the goal at the end of the day, isn't it? It's to manipulate the audience. And what best way? You gotta put on a show. And this is what I think this whole situation was. The fact that he's a Mason is what I believe is gonna get him out of the situation regardless. Because we're not talking about a regular, you know, Mason from a regular lodge. We're talking about a celebrity Mason.
Boosie just posted rap, cheese. This would have put tears in my eyes. My brother, my artist. Like, what the F? I'm fighting for my life. And this dude is over here is pretty much saying that, you know, snitching on him. He was talking about Gunna.
Boosie is just clout chasing. Boosie is one of those clout chasers that he needs to insert himself in any relevant situation because he's fading from relevancy. So whenever he sees something that he can say something and attach himself to, he does. And this is what he's doing in this situation. Because if Youngthug hasn't come out, you're saying that he won't do it from prison, but one of his representatives would. Someone on Youngthug's label would say, you know, these people are snitching, or there's rats out here. In a way, let the fans know. Because why would they want to continue to be associated with someone that's a snitch? I'm not saying Youngthug would do it from in prison, but I'm saying that people that still run the label that are outside. But the thing is, I don't think that necessarily Youngthug thinks that Gunna's gonna snitch on him, because I think that this is orchestrated. I'm pretty sure the conversation already happened between Youngthug and Gunna, you know, between lawyers.
Yeah, I mean, they're showing him a lot of love out when he's out. So who knows?
At the end of the day, I think that they're both going to be set free. The evidence is right in our faces. They've been showing that they're Masons the whole time. They've been proving to us. And then Gunna's out when it looked like he was going to have to sit there for the long run, you know, and have to fight this out on trial. But now he's out. He ain't get no prison time. He doesn't have to serve anything. They gave him time served and he's home. That's it. There is no going back to jail for Gunna. He took a plea deal. He is not going back in. And I'm telling you, Young Thug's gonna do the same thing. They're gonna drop the charges. They're gonna say insufficient evidence. I felt that this case was too much he say, she say. And it was just very theatrical. To prove that Young Thug is actually involved in all this, they would have to have hard evidence. They don't have hard evidence. They have conversations and what seems to be, it's, evidence that you have to insinuate. It's not evidence that, like, okay, we have Young Thug on camera doing this and this and this. We have an eyewitness that saw Young Thug do this and this and this. It's all like Young Thug hit this person up, and in code, he told him to do this and this and this. So it's one of those cases where since the beginning, I felt like it was just a theatrical case. It was one of those distractions.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I said, man, this is like a TV show to us right now. Everybody's watching, everybody's waiting to see what happens, and I really want to see the outcome. I think Young Thug's gonna be free too.
I want people to realize this. This is in very Masonic fashion. Yesterday, we found out about the Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion, and we also find out about Gunna. Those are two incidents, and we know that the Masons love their number two. They love their duality. This is exactly what we're seeing here with these two situations that are being presented to us at the same time, essentially. It's very ironic that they'll be going on at the same exact time. We all know that all these people associated are Masonic puppets. A lot of people are easily manipulated, and even with Young Thug saying it, like he said it out of his own mouth, he's a Mason, he beats all his cases, people will still say, no, he's not a Mason, or that it's all made. There's literally like 10 pictures of him and his crew in a lodge holding their certificates, showing that they're Masons. They're not even trying to hide it,
Yeah, no, why should they? The people are still gonna act like they ain't see it, or they're still not gonna believe it. They're gonna think he's doing it for publicity or just to mess around with them, but it's right in their face. They don't want to pay attention.
I just want to make sure you guys keep your eyes open so that you can continue to see the truth for yourselves. I predicted this, not because I can see the future, because I can see the signs that are right in my face. They've been showing us they're Masons, and they told us that they beat their cases because they're Masons. Just add it all together and you'll get your answer. It's literally right in your face. Well, that's it for this episode, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please let me know below if you're excited for Truth Records. Soon you guys will be able to pre-order the song on Spotify and Apple Music. So thank you all for showing up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
I just wanted to give a special shout out to the Truth Movement members. I truly appreciate every single one of you. If you'd like to further support the channel, join the Truth Movement, or you can join me on Patreon, where I drop exclusive videos monthly. The link would be in the description. Another way you can further support the channel is by checking out the Truthfist store and seeing if you find anything you like. Every purchase you make helps with the funding of Truth Records. The link to the Truthfist store is also in the description. Also, please leave a comment on your thoughts on this video and on any future topics you would like to see me cover on my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified of future videos. If you like this video, please leave a like, as it helps other people find these videos. You can also find me on TikTok and Instagram and follow me there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.